Julian Wentworth.
Black pillbox as Effie.
Blue cap as Dexter Wentworth.
Lacy headband as Lily the Maid.
Pith helmet as Lord St. John Beeftree.
Red turban as Punjab.
Nondescript brown hat as Lydia Wentworth's personal physician.
Broad-brimmed sun hat as Lydia Wentworth.
Two straw skimmers
as Miles and Miles. Surgeon's cap as Dr. Clive.
Floppy black hat as the Two Thugs.
Stylish ladies hat as Veronica Sump.
And introducing Ray Wool hat
as Johnny Fedora. It all started with a phone call. It always starts with a phone call. Unless it's some panicky dame knocking on your office door. Or maybe you get a telegram. Or a letter sometimes. One time it all started when a dead body fell out of a taxi cab right at my feet. Just a minute, let me get the phone. Hello, Johnny Fedora. What's that? Yeah, I can hear you now. What about it? Hello? That wasn't the call. Another time it all started when a ship washed up down on the beach. Got a solo on board with the captain, and he was lashed to the wheel. Well, it didn't take a rocket scientist to do. Just a minute. Hello? Oh, this is the call. Hello, Johnny Fedora.
Mr. Fedora, this is Julian Wentworth. I want you to come to my house immediately.
Yeah, I'm a busy man, Wentworth. What's my motivation?
Mr. Fedora, I am 97 years old.
It means nothing to me.
I'm being threatened.
You'll get over it.
I'm worth over $70 million.
You want me to pick up anything on my way over? In my line of business, a call from $70 million is worth putting gas in a car.
I hung up the phone and headed out. My secretary, Effie, had just arrived in the outer office.
Where you going, Johnny?
Out.
When will you be back?
Later.
You be careful, won't you, Johnny?
Maybe.
I worry about you, Johnny.
Don't. That's what I like about her. She was easy to talk to.
I tooled my Hupmobile up Sepulveda to the gates of Wentworth Manor. It wasn't so much a house as a suburb. The old man had made a bungle in the novelty racket. Itching powder, bugs in the ice cube, you know the kind. There wasn't a piece of fake vomit in the country that didn't have his name stamped on the bottom. The butler told me Julian Wentworth was waiting in the library. The place looked just like a mausoleum. And Julian looked right at home.
You're staring at me, Mr. Fedora.
Well, I never saw a liver spot that could talk before.
Someone is threatening to kill me.
Yeah.
I received this note in the morning mail.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Hitler is dead, and you will be too.
What do you think?
I don't like it. It doesn't scan.
Be that as it may, I want you to take care of it.
Okay. Who do you know who might want to bump you off?
Mr. Fedora, when a man manufactures wax lips for 50 years, he makes a lot of enemies.
Well, I pondered the logic of that one. The door opened, and in walked the old man's nephew, Dexter Wentworth.
He had learned to talk at an early age. He'd never learned to stop.
Hey, I just had a brainstorm, a skull squall, a noggin nor'easter. I got $1 million idea. You take our two best-selling novelty items, you put them together, and what do you got? Disappearing doggy vomit. Is that a great idea? What I ask you? Oh, what's with the Continental Lock here? Hiya, Dick Tracy. Hanging on the wall.
It occurred to me that I hadn't shot a man in a long time.
Say, what do you make of the murderous mash notes, Sherlock? I got my own pet theorem. You want I should elucidate?
Well, if that means get lost, and I'm all for it. Look, Wentworth, can't we continue this conversation without Hans Oliver here?
Sure, it's time for your tea, Mr. Wentworth.
Thank you, Lily. Here you are, sir. Oh, Mr. Fedora, you must excuse my nephew. You see, he was dropped on his head as a child. Unfortunately, it wasn't from a great enough height. And Mr. Fedora, would you care for some Earl Grey tea?
Tea, huh? Well, No thanks, I don't care for it.
Holy mackerel! The old guy spit the dust, he bought the farm, he's kicked the bucket, he's defunct, he's kaput already!
You mean he's dead?
I'm no doctor.
All right. Nobody touches anything and nobody leaves the house.
Hey, you want to know what I did? The first
thing you need to do is talk to this Earl Grey guy.
Well, after the meat wagon came and they cleared away the crumpet crumbs, I slipped the wrappers off my gumshoes and hit the bricks. My first stop was the Bel Air home of Lord St. John Beeftree, president of the East India Novelty Export Company and Wentworth's chief rival in the joy buzzer biz. The sun may have set on the British Empire, but to this whiny, it was still high noon.
Well, what is it you want, Mr. Fedora? I haven't much time.
Ah, the gat trade keeping you busy, eh?
Quite. I'm the second largest exporter of novelty items in the world. It was I who brought dribble glasses to the Kalahari. Damn shame they haven't any water. Still, have to admire their courage. Good job, where are you, boy? I want you to clear those stray eucalyptus leaves from the walkway at once. I almost fell this morning, and it will go hard on your family if I were to fall.
Yes, sir.
Now then, what is it that you want, Mr. Fedora?
I just wanted to tell you that you may be a lot more busy soon. Julian Wentworth got bumped off this morning.
Good Lord.
Know anybody who'd want to kill him?
Why, yes, me. I tried to once or another, but I missed. Damn crosswind. I used an air gun. I once crawled into a drain pipe after a tiger with an air gun.
Well, we all have our own peccadillos.
Speak for yourself, sir. I'm a full-grown man. Where are you? Yes, son. What time is it? 2:30, sir. And a good thing, too. I have an appointment at 3 o'clock. It would go hard on your family if it were 3 o'clock. Yes, sir. Now, is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. Fedora?
Just one more thing.
Yes?
Where were you when somebody put strychnine into Wentworth's tea?
Are you accusing me? What sort of Englishman would put poison in tea? Jack, where are you when I need you, boy?
Yes, sir.
What's the sky like? Clear, sir. Ah, good. The paper predicted rain. I have a cricket match with Basil Rathbone this afternoon, and it will go hard on your